Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the weekly podcast for the week starting 25th of February 2019. How are ya? It's almost March. Are you happy about it? I don't know why would you be happy about it, but fuck me, I am kind of glad that actually spring is coming because holy fucking shit, the weather here is just stupid. It really fucking is. Like last week when I was recording the podcast, I remember that I had the window open and it was fine. It was cool, it was I don't know, I needed that fucking window open in order to not be fucking hot. Because I closed the other door and shit that is here, and so it was pretty nice. The air outside was actually clean-ish for like a big fucking city, it was sort of coming in and it was nice and all that stuff. But now it's fucking minus, what was it, like 5 degrees. The morning was like -9. Holy fucking shit. It's like we had snow as well during this whole fucking week. Man, I don't fucking know what's wrong with this weather, but I just can't wait for spring to come along and having normal fucking days, like just being a nice, maybe sunny weather outside, or even rainy. I don't mind the rain as long as it's not stupidly fucking cold or snowing. You know what? I can even deal with the cold as long as it's not snowing, because I think I said it in a previous podcast, but fuck me, I am not up for snow at all. Like on Christmas time, sure, it's thematical, it makes you more jolly, I guess, makes you turn around and be like, hey, it's holidays, so it's like snow and shit, and you can be happy. And also it's the holidays, you don't have to go out anywhere, so it's nice to have snow outside. You wake up, get up, and you see, hey, there's a bunch of snow outside and it's cold, and I'm inside in the hot and whatever, But fuck me, no one wants snow after Christmas. This is why there are ski resorts in mountains and all of that stuff, like things that you just go on a holiday if you're like, I want some fucking snow. And you know what? When you go on a fucking holiday and there is a bunch of snow, you don't need to get the fuck out. You're like, hey, it's snowing outside. You can have that same feeling that you had on Christmas, that you're inside in the warmth and there is snow outside. And if you want, you can go fuck around for a little bit in the snow, but it's not like you're in a fucking hurry and you need to do something important or whatever. It's like, I don't know if that's just me, because I know there are some people that are like, snow is the best thing ever. But the thing is, these people, I don't think they are old enough to have a real life for the most part. Most of those people are kids. They're like, well, there is not even school, man. It's even better, right? Although I have never lived in a place where if there is no school's cancelled sort of a thing. There have been a few times where school was cancelled in the winters, but not because of the snow. It was actually because it was too fucking cold, and going from home to school and back, it was like a hazard sort of a thing. So it was like, well, this week there's no school because temperatures are gonna be too low or whatever. But it has never been the case that, well, it's a snow day, so school's cancelled sort of a thing. But I remember so many fucking times just walking in the snow, especially like here in Bulgaria, like primary schools and high schools are usually have like, I don't know how can I say it really, like 2 shifts I guess it's like the correct thing to say. So pretty much first shift was you get it starts from like 7 in the morning until like 1, and then the second shift is like from 1 to whatever the fuck, till like 6 or 7, something like that. And fuck me, walking in the morning to my high school, because I didn't took the bus because it was like, I don't know, I was in a weird place, because where I was living, taking the bus meant that I would pay for something that I wouldn't get a lot of mileage, even though there is like a discount for students, right? If you get a bus card. So, but I never did that. I never had a bus card because like it was too close to catch a bus for and not worth paying, but at the same time it was sort of too far away to walk to there. Like the only way I can explain it is that. So take it what you like, do with it what you want. I don't know. It was about 15-20 minute walk. Let's say it like that. And like 20 minutes, it doesn't seem like much, but fuck me, when it's like minus 10, 15 degrees outside, and it's like snow everywhere and shit, and especially you're being a little bitch kid that that fucking doesn't want to wear winter overalls, well, not overalls, but like winter boots, I guess I should say. You wanted to be styling, so you went to school in like in like sneakers, because everyone else in your school is with sneakers and no one gives a shit if it's snowing outside. I don't know. It was weird times, man. Weird fucking times when I was a kid. But yeah. So I would go with sneakers on, and my feet would get super wet by the time I'm in school, and so for like the whole day I would sit in there with like wet socks and shoes and everything, and then they finally dried up and I have to go back home. And I guess it's not the same thing, because when I get home I'm just like throwing everything fucking away from me. But still, it was not a fun walk. Like, I do remember that. Man, I don't know, even though it felt like a shitty thing to do, and I would probably never fucking do again, to be honest, but I do have some good fucking memories from that. I remember because I usually listened to music, but from 10th or 11th grade I started listening to podcasts on my way, and I realized that I can, it's like 20 minutes from there and back, so it's like 40 minutes going. So I listened to something like the Co-optional podcast. It's a weekly show, and I can listen it in those, like, me going to school and going back. I could listen through the whole thing. So that was like pretty fucking nice, and I've had some good moments, I guess, chuckling in the fucking snow, walking to school, and it felt good. I don't know, it just felt like, I guess, what old people feel when they listen to the radio when they get up, or they drive to work and they listen to the radio. I guess it felt like something like that. So yeah, I don't know. When I get a normal fucking job, I guess, and I can afford to like buy and maintain a car, I'm gonna be doing that to work and back. I'm gonna have some podcasts, and I'm gonna listen to those, which actually is gonna be a cool thing to do, because as much as I wanna listen to podcasts, I just don't have the fucking time anymore. It's only when I'm traveling these days is when I listen to podcasts. Either way, I don't know, I usually tend to put in the background Bill Burr's podcast, at least the Monday morning podcast. That's a great podcast, and it's usually something like this show. he rambles on about just shit he wants to talk about, and that is just it. And it's actually great for putting something in the background, really. But other than that, I just, I don't know, I just don't listen to any other podcasts unless I am traveling, which when I'm doing, I usually listen to the Triforce podcast, because I used to travel once a month to and back my hometown, but I don't. I go back in like months now. There's like months in between travels. I am gonna be going back at the end of April. So yeah, last time I was there, it was Christmas. So now that I'm gonna be going back, it's April. So you do the math. It's like around 5 months, I guess, that I'm not gonna be there. So that's a fucking thing. But what are you gonna do? It's life, and I'm sort of studying, I guess. I'm at university and shit. Oh man, I don't know. I can't. This is like another thing, because it's our last year at university, right? And we've sort of talked to each other like, how are you gonna remember your university life? Was it like what you were expecting, I guess? Was it like one of those movies that you've watched where people go get shit faced all day and do drugs and party and that shit? Or was it like a not that at all? And mine was not that at all, but I can't really complain, to be honest. In terms of studying, I haven't done much. I'm the same stupid ass as I fucking started, really. But I don't know. I feel like I've made some good friends. I've met my girlfriend, and we've been for a full fucking year now, more than that. So that's something. If anything, I got that out of my university life. So I'm happy with that, But yeah, I feel like I have made like some friends, some people that do genuinely give a shit about me. And also I've met a lot of fucking shitty people. That is also something that has happened. I don't know if it's a plus, but I feel it is, because I don't know, like sometimes meeting a shitty person, you can just learn more about life meeting a shitty person than meeting like someone that is nice. And it's like, I'm not saying this right, but the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, it's sometimes nice to not just surround yourself with nice people, to create your own safe space, but it's good to meet with some assholes. Because they you can see that they are assholes, and you can see that pretty much the whole fucking world is like that. Most people are assholes. It's just what it is, but I guess that's like a normal thing, because they're assholes to you. There might not be assholes to their friends, but they don't know you. They don't give a shit about you. So of course they might look like assholes to you, because they act differently around you, because they don't know you, and they don't really, as I said, give a shit about you. So I don't know. It's been a good run. I have enjoyed it. There have been some tough times. There have been like some shitty times at uni, and things that I regret doing. There is like so fucking many of those things that I just regret doing, because I've lost some friends from shit that I've done. I'm not a perfect person as well. I'm just another asshole on the internet. So I've done a bunch of shit as well that if I could, I would just take back. I've lost some friends, but I've made some new ones, and I don't know. I mean, in the state that I'm right now, I'd say I'm happier with the new friends than when I was with the old friends that I've lost. That I'm saying that I've lost, and it's not like it was a choice, really. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I would either be friends with these people or with the friends that I've already made, and it wasn't like, well, I don't want to be friends with these people anymore, I'm gonna just go be friends with these new people. It was never like that. It was, I don't know, it was just we fell out, really, I guess, because like the other people that I met, they started like phoning me or calling me, let's go out, let's do this and that. Well, my other friends, they were a bit, I mean, I don't want to fucking say this because it's a stupid stereotype, right? But they were a bit of the nerdy-ish kids, and they didn't, and I don't know, they didn't knew each other that well and were a little bit more awkward with them. And I don't know, because they are pretty the same group that I left. I say I left. These same people did, like, I'm looking at their Facebook pages and shit, and they have became pretty good friends and are going out a lot now and doing all this stuff. And I don't know, it's not like I regret not going with them or not being their friends and being with them or whatever, but I don't know, because to me, I feel like the more, I guess you can't really call them friends, but the more people that sort of like you and are, you're in a good relationship with them, the better, really. Because I don't know, it's just, you never know what the other person might do. Maybe he's like a really good person, and just because you've done him a solid at some point, or you've been friendly to him all year, maybe he would fucking help you with something else. I don't know, it's just rambling, really. But I do think that university was not like a bad choice for me, because a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to work whatever I've studied, and university was like a fucking horrible nightmare for me, and it was a mistake because now I have this loan to pay up and everything like that. I'm happy that I don't have a loan to pay up. I'm happy that my parents did actually had the money to send me here studying, and I'm really thankful for that. But I mean, I don't know, and even if at the end of the day I graduate and I'm like, I don't want to work this, which is software engineering. If I'm like, I don't want to do this, I still feel it's been a good run. I don't regret being here. All of the things that I have experienced, they've been worth it, really, for me being here at university. I mean, as I said, I've met my girlfriend. That's like the best fucking thing that has happened in like my social life recently. So, because when you get a girlfriend, it's like, I don't know, it's you kind of give less of a shit about what other girls think about you. And I mean, I don't want to like group all women in it, but at the same time, girls are more likely to befriend you and shit, in my experience. And it's like you're easier to talk around them, sort of things. You get just that, I don't know, not like confidence, I guess. You're just like more confident talking to people in that case, which for me was like a giant boost of confidence, really, when I started doing that, because I wasn't all that great with girls, to be honest, before. I've had some sexual intercourses before, but they were just like a one night stand after being drunk or smoked a lot of weed, and we've done that. Oh my god, I've had that shit. But I don't know, ever since I met Annie, I kind of feel better about myself. I've also like started working out and shit, and so I kind of feel good in my body, but I kind of also feel good about the person that I kind of became. And I guess this is what university is as well, because most of the times when you're in high school, you think high school builds up character and all that shit, but it really fucking doesn't. It's just because you still live with your parents, right? The minute you move out and you sort of live your life how you wanted to live, and you don't have to uh I don't know, like listen to your parents and all that stuff, like telling you shit. I feel like this is when you actually start building up character for yourself. This is where you realize who you are or who you want to be. And it's a little bit different. I mean, for a lot of people, they don't need university to move out of their parents' house, and they do it. But for most people, especially here in Bulgaria, it's like your first real independence, sort of. You just, this is why there are a lot of people that just, they've been controlled a lot by their parents, while they were living with them. And I don't know, when they just go to university and are just by themselves and are like, I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna smoke, even there are like cases where I'm gonna go do fucking drugs. And it's like, you're ruining your life. But if that's who you wanna be, just go for it, because you have freedom, right? You have real freedom. You no longer, because I guess there are kids that like do shit while they live with their parents, but most people are like, I don't really want my parents to know about this shit, right? And I don't want shit blowing up in my face, somebody that knows me sees me, or someone that knows my parents seeing me and all that stuff. So when you move out and you go to a different city, it's like different. It's like, I don't fucking care who sees me. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a thing. It's a real fucking thing. If you don't believe me, I doubt it's just a Bulgarian thing. I feel like it's a human mentality thing more than everything. Oh man, just so that I say this, we're on brand. We have mint and honey tea. Again, we're drinking that. At least I'm drinking that. You know what? Go make yourself a tea as well while you listen to my stupid fucking rumblings about life and shit. Oh man, I can't believe it. Fucking 20 minutes. 20 minutes I've been rambling about stupid shit, like just the most generic, pointless. I am I've learned a lot from university whilst not learning at all or not studying at all. Sort of speech is what I did here. But yeah, I don't know, it's been a long fucking week for me. Most of the things I can't really talk about them because they are sort of personal things that involve other people. I'm not super comfortable sharing them. But yeah, it's been a long shit, man. It's been a long fucking week. And I have been drinking. Holy fucking shit. I'm not putting up myself into any, like, I don't know, I'm not putting for myself any goals again of not fucking drinking, because when I wasn't stressing about it, and when I wasn't like, oh, I should stop fucking drinking because I've been drinking a lot, I didn't fucking drink. Like, I drank once a fucking month, right? And like now when I'm like, okay, I need to start eating healthier, and I need to start working towards getting my abs for summer and shit. Oh man, I've been non-fucking stop drinking. Last week I drank like 3 times. It was like heavy fucking drinking, and I feel that this Thursday we'll be going out again because there's like a friend that has a birthday, so we'll be out again drinking. And like, fuck me, after next week, I mean, again, I'm starting to put on goals for myself. So you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna try to not drink, but I'm not gonna put a goal because I don't fucking know, man. It's like, I don't know what it is like even. Fuck me. I don't know why I fucking drink, cause I I do enjoy it. Okay, but like next fucking day it's like horrible, and I can't go working out. I can't do anything really the next day. You know. But that's it. I have been, in fact, working out, and my shoulder is a little bit better. It's still, when I put it in some positions, it still hurts a little bit, but I can work out. I can work out normally. That, you know, it doesn't hurt me when I do compound movements at least, and some isolates as well when I do the chest. Because I like the week before we went to the ski resort trip. It hurt really bad. I couldn't bench, I couldn't do flies, I couldn't do cable, I couldn't fucking do most of the things that I was doing. I couldn't do dips. So now I am kind of okay-ish. I think I said it last podcast, but I've been drinking pills of magnesium and B6, and I guess they've been working, or it's just that I've not put much stress into it for like 2 weeks, that I can like right now work out normally, sort of. I mean, it still hurts, don't get me wrong. In some positions when I put it, I still feel a little bit of a pain in it, but for the most part I think I'm alright. There aren't, I've done chest once since then, and it's been fine. Like, there haven't been anything noticeable, even slightly noticeable. So that's a bonus. Also, I may have done something stupid. Again, I know I'm usually doing stupid stuff, and I have said a lot of stupid shit in this podcast already, but there was this fucking website here in Bulgaria. It's called Body Constructor or something, and they have apparently 6-year anniversary, and they are giving you like 2 kilograms of protein for $36. That's Bulgarian bucks. So I guess that's like, I don't know, like 20 euro, I guess, the equivalent of a 20 euro sort of a thing. And I bought it. It's a fucking bargain. And the protein that they were selling, I did look it up online before buying it, and over there on like bodybuilding.com and some other other like gym forums, right? Bodybuilding forums, health forums and shit. I did look it up at a few places. People have asked about it. Hey, is this a good protein and shit? And usually people have been saying, yeah, it's on the level of my protein, so it's like fine. But like, I don't know why do people think my protein is a bad protein as well? Because like, like, not, they're not saying like, oh, it's like a shit protein, but it's like, it's I mean, there are some people that are convinced that my protein is just like the biggest shit that you can buy. And I have had, I don't know, I went through like 3 bags of my protein. I think I've had, my first one that I got was like chocolate and coconut. Then I got white chocolate, and then I got normal chocolate. And I mean, the problem with my protein is that it doesn't taste good, right? And I feel like this is why people are saying, oh, that's bad protein, because they drink it and it just, I don't know, like the 3 things that I've taken, right? The like coconut and chocolate, it had a terrible taste. It did. And then the normal chocolate, it also had a terrible taste. The white chocolate was alright. It was not like, I don't know, gold standard protein that you get one of those tastes, rich tastes, but oh man, like it felt like, these cookies that are still made from like cookie dough, right? It's they're still yellow, but they're a little bit more whitish. Like, I don't know if it's like a specific cookie dough that they use or not, but it has like a little bit of a different taste. Like, this is what the white chocolate of my protein tastes to me. And I don't know, it was like a very bland, like a very bland taste of that. And I feel like this is the reason people are just saying, oh, it's a shit protein, because it doesn't taste good. But at the same time, it's a little bit more healthier for you because there is less sugar in it. This is why it doesn't taste that good. But hey, it's like less sugar, because the protein that I'm currently drinking, it's a scoop is 33 grams, 22 of each are like fucking protein. There is some BCAAs in it, and I think it has like 5 grams of sugar per fucking scoop. It's like, what the fuck? It's really like, what the fuck. And it is actually too fucking sweet. I got 2 of them. Got 2 fucking big tubs over there. One is I don't know if I have even not talked about them on the podcast. One is fucking strawberries, which is good. The taste is pretty good. I do enjoy it. It's pretty fucking good taste. It's a good tasting protein. But then the other one it's like vanilla, and it's just too sweet. It's I don't know. I just chug it really quick, and I add a little bit more water into it because it's just too sweet, and it's like too thick as well. I don't know why, but when I'm looking at proteins, it's like, it's a bonus when they say, oh, you get a nice smooth thick protein shake. I don't know why thickness is something that they I don't know. Does it like make you feel like it's a more richer protein than it actually is? Is that what it is? It's more rich in protein? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But yeah, it's the weirdest thing about proteins, and I guess any other supplements that you feel like you should be taking, is that you want to know if that protein or that supplement is good for you or not. Like you gotta buy it. You can't trust anyone. That is the thing. Like, even if you have a friend that has been working out for a good amount of years now, and you feel like he is the person that should know his shit, he doesn't. Like nobody fucking does. You go to YouTube as well, and you look at people, and they do like these videos of best 5 proteins, right? Best 5 supplements, whatever the fuck. It's like always the supplements that they are being sponsored from. That's what they're trying to sell you. I don't, it's just as stupid as it might sound. Like, you wanna know if something is good or not. When it comes to supplements, you gotta buy it and try it. It's like you can't trust anyone really, because people, especially people in the fitness industry, are super biased, because it's not like only supplements, right? It's like people, when like someone, for example, does an exercise, let's say he does, I don't fucking know, like the decline bench press, and he's like, this is like the best exercise just because I feel it a lot more in my chest. I feel more chest activation, so it's gotta be universally right that this is just the best, the supremest the supremest bench press fucking exercise. I don't fucking know, but you get a lot of bro science people like this that are just, and it's been people that have been working for more than a couple of years that are these people, right? And it's like they don't see things objectively. They see things that this works for me, so this is the best thing ever, even though it not always works for them. It just, they like it the most. They seem to imagine that they feel more their chest activating or whatever the fuck they're doing. And when it's like supplement, they like the taste a lot, and that is just it. And they start doing this placebo effects of, oh wow, this protein not only tastes good, it's a good price, and I'm also gaining a lot of fucking muscle mass at the same time, when it's not all true. It can't be that good. But this is why I'm willing to try this. I mean, 2 kilograms for $36. That's pretty swell. I mean, it is on a discount because, as I said, this shop is having a 6th year anniversary, and when you look at the price before the discount, right? When you see the price, it's like $90, which is sort of normal-ish. Even my protein is a little bit cheaper than that. Here it's like $70 here for 2.5 kilograms of my protein. While this thing, if it's true, if they haven't inflated the fucking price of it before making this discount, it's like $20 on top for just 2 kilograms of protein. So if it's fucking true, then maybe it's actually good protein. I have ordered it. It's probably gonna come like tomorrow or Wednesday at latest, I guess, hopefully. And I'm gonna give it a shot. I still have like about like 3/4 of a tub here, so I'm gonna also be drinking that as well. But I didn't really want to miss out, because what if it's something good? Because I don't know, it's usually, I don't know, I don't know where I was gonna go with that. But yeah, proteins, get your proteins. They are important for you, unless you don't work out. If you don't work out, then you still need them, right? There was like this study, I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's like a bullshit study or not, but there was this study where if you're craving chocolate, it sort of means that your body has actually not had enough protein. That is like sort of the what's telling you, because they have been, people that they have taken like some subjects, right? People that do love chocolate a lot, and whenever they feel the craving for chocolate, they feed them like, I don't know, 2 chicken breasts or whatever, so they get some protein in their body. And they've stopped that. They've stopped being like, oh, I want some sweet chocolate. They've stopped doing that. And I don't know if it's bollocks, this whole fucking thing, or not, but I guess it's right. But the thing is, I don't know, no matter, when you crave chocolate, right, and you eat something, you just get full, and so you're like, I don't want to eat chocolate anymore, right? Isn't that the whole fucking science? But then it was like, no, it's actually fucking protein. Your body is hungry for protein, and this is why you crave chocolate for some fucking reason. I don't know, it might have been a full-on bollocks stupid study that is not fucking true. But it's thing. It's out on the internet. If you wanna just Google it, you'll find it. But yeah, let's enough stupid talking. Let's talk about UFC, right? The UFC. There have been some new fucking things. Let me just Google it. For the title, right? It's oh no, okay, I got it wrong. So yeah, a good thing I googled it. So yeah, first off we have GSP retired, right? And even though Khabib was calling him on Twitter and all, and pretty much everywhere that they should fight, and it would be an honor for him to fight him and things, but it didn't happen. GSP retired, and then allegedly, I guess there was like this news which GSP came out and said that he would have loved to fight Khabib, right? He would have loved to have that fight, but the UFC denied him. The UFC said no, that's not happening, and I kind of don't believe that. As stupid as it may sound, I'm not saying that GSP is trying to get more attention or anything of the sort, but I kind of don't believe it, because the UFC is all about making money, making cash, entertaining people so they can make more cash. It's making cash. What the UFC is all about, the money, And this match, even if the fight card, like prelims and then main fights, if everything was fucking nobody cared about, they put people that debuted, nobody knew them, nobody cared about them, if that was like all of the matches, and then they had this match, Khabib and GSP, just this match alone would have sold not only the whole fucking arena that the show would be in, but it would have sold so fucking many pay-per-views. There would have been so many fucking money for the UFC that it's like, why the fuck would you not make this fight? If you were the UFC, why would you say no to it? What do you fucking win from that? Nothing. You win jack shit. Absolutely nothing is what you win. And so I kind of don't believe the UFC were like, no, you two are not fighting. That fight's not gonna happen, because there is nothing for the UFC to say that. But I guess it is what it is. GSP has retired, and we won't see him fighting Khabib. But I mean, in other news, Max Holloway is jumping to the lightweight division and is fighting Dustin Poirier. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but it's fighting him. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, they are fighting for the interim title, right? But what the fuck? Like didn't Dustin and Iquinta bitched that they were like, I wanna be released from the UFC. They called for a release from the UFC, sort of a thing. And now Dustin Poirier gets a title fight. It's just fucking weird, and I know a lot of people have turned around to this match with a lot of hate, but to be honest, I wanna see Holloway win, and I wanna see that match that was supposed to happen last year, Khabib and Holloway, because that would be a great match in my opinion. They're both undefeated, and someone's gonna lose. It's not like it's gonna be a tie. So I would in fact love to see that, because the thing is, I feel like Max is a little bit too tall for his division anyway, and so he shouldn't be there. He's like too tall and too skinny, really, to be fighting that division. You know, we're gonna, if we get super division, he's gonna be looking like a I was gonna say like a proper human being. I don't know. He'll just look beefier, and he'll look like a. He looks like a lightweight. I mean, let's be honest. He's tall enough to be a lightweight, and he has the reach to be a lightweight. So he might be a good lightweight. So I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. We're gonna watch Max and Dustin go at it. I am gonna watch it. It does sound like a good match, so I will be watching it. But I mean, it's just weird to me. Like, why? You know. Anyway, are there any other UFC news? UFC news. Let me check. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything too interesting. Stefan Sturff did like a good match. You know, he what is this? Stefan Sturff retired. Here's what he said. Is this clickbait? I feel like this might be clickbait. I don't know. It's something about the press conference that I didn't watch, the post press conference. I don't know if he's gonna retire. I think he has a few more matches in him. You know, Khabib to Ferguson, you missed your chance. That's your fault. I mean, I don't know. There isn't too many stories about the UFC this week, really. So let's go to gaming. Right? I have actually played some games this week. So the CS:GO Major is on, and I mean, completely unconnected to that, for some reason, me and a few of my friends were like, hey, let's fucking play CS:GO, and we did play it a lot again, and it was like fun. It's fun because this time we have like 5 people. We have a 5 people team, and I don't know. We just do stupid stuff, because a few weeks what I was talking about, you know, me playing CS:GO, I played it with just one more person, and we were just like, okay, we want to win. We're here to win, and we want to rank up and all that shit. Now when there's like 5 of us, we just do stupid shit, and we just fucking win. You know, when we tried to win, we lost most games. But now when we don't give a shit, we just do our thing. It's like we're actually fucking winning games, which is ridiculous. But yeah, the fucking major is on. Like, I gotta be honest, before coming here to uni, I was on top of my game when it came to fucking UFC, CS:GO teams, right? And who played where and how good is he, and I was pretty good at predicting who was gonna win. But like, ever since I moved here at uni, I just stopped. I think the first year I moved here, we were still hooked on it, and me and some other friends watched some games from the majors, and like the finals and stuff we did watch, and I think semi-finals and quarterfinals, like the ones that are on the main stage matches we did watch. But I don't know, I just cannot fucking give a shit about CS:GO pro scene anymore. You know, it's what it is. Oh, and something else in gaming, apparently Ninja is at an all-time low with his stream and subscribers and viewers. and that shit. And so YouTubers are fucking killing themselves making videos about how Ninja is no longer the greatest Twitch person in the world, and Tfue and I don't know, and Summit and whoever else did surpass him in views and in subs. And it's like, who gives a fuck? Of course that's gonna happen, you know. You can't, especially on Twitch, it's like you can't be on top. There's just no way. And the same is with YouTube, right? Like PewDiePie, sure, he's been on top of YouTube for a really long time, but if we exclude PewDiePie and we look, you know, who's underneath him, it's always been like different people. And in terms of views, it's like the same. It's always like this person is getting shit ton of views. Like, for example, my still favorite YouTubers, the Oxcast, in like 2014, 2013, they were killing it. They were getting like 2-3 million views, even more. They were getting like tens of millions of views on their videos, and now it's like 500,000 or something that they get. And it's like different. People change. People can't stick with everybody all the fucking time, right? You know, but the thing is, Ninja isn't taking it too fucking well. I guess he was on his high horse for too much time that I don't know, he's being mad at people for him being like the least, I mean not the least, but for him not being on top anymore, which is kind of stupid. But I don't fucking know. It's different kind of pressure, right? None of us have ever been there, so we can't really talk for sure if shit is gonna be like that or not. How would we react, you know, if we were on top and all of a sudden we weren't there anymore? There were a bunch of guys that were better than us, and we've been getting less and less money. Although Ninja still gets a good amount of fucking money just from Twitch, from donos and all, if no subscribers and donos, he still has a bunch. So it's like more than enough to live off of. But I guess it's because Fortnite is not a big game anymore. At least it's not as big as it was anymore. And he was associated with Fortnite. You know, he has played other battle royales before, and he is now playing Apex Legends and in new battle royales. But it really was, Fortnite was his game, and when it started dying off, he would have started die off. You know, there was just nothing he could do about it, because he was the face of Fortnite, really. He was like, I mean, he wasn't even, I don't know why he was getting so like mad when other people started to get famous, because it's the same when he did that, you know, when he was the most subbed, and when he just got lucky. Because sure, he's great at Fortnite. I don't want to take that from him. He's like a really good player at Fortnite, but he has never been the best. I mean, sure, you look at his YouTube channel and he has like a 30 kill game or a 40 kill game or whatever, but wasn't there like a tournament that they did, and Ninja was not like even top 5 or whatever. It was like some FaZe guys and Tfue and other people were actually on top there, while I remember tuning in to like him playing, like, because there were points essentially, right? It was whenever you win, whichever place you end up in, because it's a battle royale game, right? It grants you some points, and I think even Immortal HD, you know, Alex from Couch Shop, he did a video where they killed Ninja in that event, well, he is like terrible at Fortnite. So I'm not saying that Ninja wasn't good at Fortnite, but it's just the fact that he blew up so much. He wasn't the best at Fortnite was just not him being like great and shit. And I kind of don't like his personality, because you could still see that he's like a rage dude. He's a rage lord, but at the same time, he has like these times where he's just telling people, "Oh, don't rage, be kind to other people, be this and that," because he did realize that most of his viewers are like fucking kids, right? but like, I don't know, whenever I've watched his streams and he has died, because especially there are times where he drops and he gets a gun but he misses his shots, and someone else kills him in the bush when he just rages, and you can see it in his eyes that he's really fucking mad. Like, if that person was in front of him, he would have like punched him almost. You can see, and you can hear in his voice that he is like super fucking salty all the time. When bullshit like that happened to him, like, he's super salty, but then when he does some bullshit, he's like, "Oh, that's fucking skill." There is nothing to be salty about that. I don't know. He got big too fast. He got big overnight, and I don't know, it boosted his ego a lot, that right now he can't recover from it, sort of a thing. He can't recover for not being like the biggest guy and all of that things. It's just, I don't know. I'm not saying Ninja's channel is dead. It's far from that. He's still on top of Twitch. He's in like the top 10 people on Twitch. But I don't know. He just seems like a bit of an asshole, and at least for what I've seen from him, I don't know him personally, but he does seem like a bit of an asshole, and like a person who can't handle fame normally, right? He just can't. Anyway, other fucking shit. I've played shit ton of Slay the Spire, right? That's the name. It's a great fucking game. Holy shit. I have been doing the daily runs, and I have been doing like my own runs. And oh man, like, if you like a deck builder game, just get it. Just get Slay the Spire. It's so fucking good. Holy fucking shit. It's so fucking good, man. Fuck me, that game is good. It is amazing. Like, I've been playing, I even wanna play it right now, and I might play it a little bit whilst rendering out this podcast, and then uploading it. I might actually play a little. But other than that, I have tried to play Apex Legends, but for some reason I have the game installed. I can go in the folder, right click it, and it will show me it's like 20 gigs or whatever, right? And it is there, but when I turn on my Origin and I go to my library, it doesn't show up, and I try starting it from the icon, right, that's in the install directory, and it opens up Origin, and it pops up like, "Get Apex Legends now, it's free." And when I click on it, it asks me to download it again, and if I say yes, okay, download it again, it just starts downloading it again, like a whole new one. So like, I don't fucking know what's the problem there, but because I have downloaded it and it's like the same thing. So I don't know, maybe I would need to reinstall Origin because something bugged out or whatever. Haven't really tried to fix it or to see if there are any fixes online for that. But if we actually get some people fucking actually wanting to play, we might go and look up what we can do to actually fix that. But yeah, I don't really care, to be honest. I don't know. It's like the idea of battle royale games sound amazing to me, but I play them for a bit and I'm not having fun. The same thing happened with PUBG. I played it for a bit, then this other one, what was it? The one that the PUBG publisher also published, Ring of Elysium. Yes, that's the one. Also Ring of Elysium. I played that one. I played it for I can tell you how much. I played it for 12 hours. And I am done with that game. Never starting it again. And now I don't really care about Apex Legends. It looks like a great game, don't get me wrong. I have watched streamers play it, but I don't give a shit. I just don't. I don't know, man. But yeah, in terms of playing video games, I am gonna actually be able to play this weekend a lot more video games because my girlfriend is going to her hometown, and I mean most people are leaving because the 3rd of March is like a fucking holiday here for us, right? A bank holiday. Nothing's working, and then they get like Monday off as well because the 3rd is a Sunday. So on Monday nobody's gonna be working, and so most people are using like this longerish weekend of 4 days to just go to their hometowns, see their parents. So yeah, my brother is also gonna leave. So I am gonna be by myself here in the campus. I mean, there are gonna be a bunch of other people, but I'm probably not gonna be going out much. Maybe just working out, and so I would have a bunch of time to just play some video games, which actually fucking sounds nice. After this past stressful fucking week, I kinda would like a weekend where it's just me, my own fortress of solitude. And I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm also super fucking tired right now because I had to get up early in the morning. You probably could tell because this whole podcast has been really monotonous, for which I'm sorry. I know I don't have much energy and I'm just like talking random garbage, but I mean, it is what it is, right? We've already done it. We're already over an hour, and so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Also, one thing before I forget, I know I mentioned last podcast that I was gonna look into putting the podcasts on iTunes and SoundCloud. I haven't done that yet. I will try to do it this week though. I should be more free this week, and I need to look up, like, I guess you don't really need anything special. You just need an account on iTunes so that you can make your own podcast and upload it. And SoundCloud is like everyone can do SoundCloud. So yeah, I will look into that, and maybe the second half of this week I will set up everything. If you wanna get these podcasts on your iPhone or your Android, because I guess if I start uploading them to what is it, fucking SoundCloud, right? You have them on your Podcast Addict app, because that's the one that I use to listen to podcasts on my phone. And I think that's how it works, because you can't really make an account for that app and fucking upload your own podcast there. It just pulls them out of iTunes and SoundCloud, as far as I know. So yeah, I will put them on SoundCloud as well, for the people that do use that and want to listen to it there. So you will be able to get the podcast on your phones, which, if that's your thing, more power to you. They'll still be going on YouTube as well. But yeah, I guess this is the last exclusive YouTube podcast. Well, it's not gonna be really exclusive because I'm gonna upload all the episodes to like iTunes and SoundCloud. But yeah, for the first half of the week at least, this is gonna be exclusive to YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, I don't know, I guess congratulations. But yeah, don't worry, everything's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna stay on YouTube. But we're also gonna have it on iTunes and on SoundCloud, because most people do listen on podcasts when they're on the go, and it's easier to be on a platform like that when you're using your phone than to be on YouTube. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry it's been a little bit of a low energy this time around, the whole podcast, but as I said, I've been up since pretty fucking early, and I am fucking tired as fuck. So it is what it is, I guess. Thank you again for listening, and I'm gonna see you all next Monday.